Hello, Foxy family. I know I haven't done a recording in like forever, but you know, here I am. So, I told a friend in Second Life that I would record my setup for the house and my farm and everything for Pam's Harvest craft, which I do the it's through Twitch. Let me pull this up real quick here. So it's Feed the Beast the Hermit pack with this new CurseForge Wolf Beta Overwolf BS that they should have just left in Twitch. I don't like having to go through all this crap and download something new on my computer just so I can access my game. But oh well. I am trying to figure out how to do this whole life in the village. The animals, including the nasty spiders, are pretty cool. Like the regular Minecraft spiders are super tiny. I can punch them and kill them. But then they have larger variants with the weird scraggly legs. Just, no. Anyway. But all the rest of the animals look real. The one where what was that, a moose that killed me or an elk? Elk? The elk that killed me. I didn't get to play that one because that one unfortunately taxed my computer to, I was getting 2 frames a second. Anyhoozle, to this. Now, I did do a little, come on, fly, thank you. I did a little extra to my house because I was trying to make it so it wasn't a block. Because, as you all know, houses are not my forte at all. So, I'm not sure if you guys, so if you guys can figure out, I don't know what I did here, okay? But it's a thing. I tried to make it look better. So this is my setup for the house. Going inside the house. Now, I absolutely adore the mods for this are pretty cool. Let's see. Coder, Loader, Forge, Applied Energistics, Open Computers, Foam Fix Core, actually Additions, Industrial Craft. There's a bunch of crap in here. So, I'm not going to go over all of them. If you want it, go look at it. If you're technical that way, there you go. I'm not. Anyway, I do really like the glowing glass because it's, it's a glowstone, but glass. And my lanterns. See, I'm good with interior decorating. And this thing floats. Like, I don't know what it's for. It's a hovering hourglass for the Botania mod. No clue. It just looks cool. Oh, and then, of course, elven quartz stairs for stuff. And my cakes. Can't eat while I'm creative. Paintings. See, the paintings, you can tell when I have an older house that I've done when you see paintings everywhere. Alright, so we walk through here. And then we turn to our left. We have the library, again with the glow books. I love this. Spice rack for cooking for blockheads with all my extra books. And then variants of, I don't know, stuff. Oh, this is a mod, by the way. Or a texture pack thing for a dragon background. I'm surprised it even works. And some extra, lapis and whatnot. And then if we go up these really awesome looking stairs, lag. First we have my very sparse bedroom because I have not figured out what else I want to decorate with in here. But then you have the storage area. All kinds of stuff in here. Where we've got our railing things. Now, you're going to notice I do have a texture pack going. But for the realistic planks and stuff, it drives me nuts, so I don't have that part on. But I like the signs. The signs turned out pretty cool, huh? Look at this.
Damn, okay.
Yeah. He can't look very much. I have to pinpoint a thing for him to look at and then tell him to come look because it gives him headaches. So, he can't... Unfortunately, Wolf cannot play Minecraft with me anymore, which really frickin' sucks because we had a lot of fun when he could. But, my dyes, my typical stuff. Not so typical as, like, alabaster here for building. Cobblestone, marble. All the way in the back here for the last little bit. Gold. Netherwort. This was really simple. You just build your main room. And then they're literally just 1 block, 2 2 blocks. 2 blocks in width. Yeah, 2 blocks in width. It's pretty simple. And then the whole reason why people wanted to actually see my house setup is my kitchen. My kitchen's floor is marble. As you can see, I have multiple fridges. Multiples of fridges, because I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to make soy anything. I still don't know how to make this wrong fridge. This stuff. This raw tofurkey crap. I have to look it up on the wiki. I did finally figure it out how to make all this, so I actually have to remodel my kitchen so that way I don't have to have a fridge of like Tofabit or Tofikin or or Tofutton or Tofish or Tofakin. There we go. Tofake for steak, my real actual meats. And this Tofeg. Tofeg. It says egg to me, not egg. One little potion. That's all my potions. And then these right here, this is awesome here too. Look, all my spices, all my beans of all sorts, and rice, you know, basic pantry. See, what I love is if you look close, and you go to close it, you can actually see stuff inside. It's great. And then my spice rack, so all of my spice leaves, tea leaves, vanilla, curry, cinnamon, all that junk. And then down here we have our nuts and our grains, and then our jerky. Wait, there is jerky. Yes, there is jerky. This is how the jerky is made. We come over here, we grab, okay, I'm gonna grab some mutton. Oh, we've got some extra fridges down here too. That's extra fridge. So this is my fruit fridge, and then my veggie fridge, and then my seafood fridge. Woo, say that 5 times fast. And then my basement. These are all drying racks, and the way this works is you take your food here, and you can also do this with rotten flesh, by the way. You can make zombie jerky, but you just click it here on the drying rack itself, and it will turn whatever meat you throw on here into jerky. And the zombie jerky does not give you any ill effects, which is even better. Yeah. And then, of course, you know, my disposal and the mine, which this was back when Minecraft allowed you to do something called a holy hell mine, which was a whole ton of ores and stuff. I still haven't figured out what half of the ores for like the special editions and the industrial craft and stuff like that are for yet. Because my focus when I first found this was Pam's Harvest craft, which has been updated, by the way. In that village life thing, there was foods from Pam's Harvest craft that I don't have on this one, because this is also a 1.10, so it's kind of boring for me, you know. And then I've got silken tofu, and then firm tofu, and more of the tofenison. Extra utensils, and my bags of holding, which you cannot put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding, by the way. And this thing is a Starfield creator, but I happen to really seriously like the end portal stuff that's inside it, and that's what this reminded me of. So I'm putting that in my kitchen, so I can stare at it and just zone. I don't know. I do that. Cooked food. So I have like dim sum and cooked frog legs and jelly sandwiches. I got all kinds of stuff in here. And then this is all the ingredients. You know, bacon and butter and all kinds of stuff. This was an extra fridge because I ran out of room. This fridge was the other made food, which, as you can see, is completely full of stuff. Especially cakes that I made. and then there's like smoothies and pies, and I'm gonna make myself hungry still looking at all this. And then you have your tool rack, which is, you know, your knife and your cutting board and all that stuff. And then your extra here, which you can either right click on it in order to grab a tool off, or you can right click it with a tool and it will put it on the shelf. So you have your regular buckets, and then your pot, your mixing bowl, your juicer, your bakeware, your mortar and pestle, and then, you know, some more buckets that I have. This thing, I don't know, this cooking oven. It's interesting. It does work. I don't know what this part here is for, because I've put stuff here and it does not matter. It's literally a cook oven. This is supposed to be a sink that you can put water in. I still haven't figured out how to do that yet. Old school, smelter setup for stuff. You know, with it being 1.10, I can't have a, smoker and all that. This is, I think, is my most favorite piece of anything. This is cow in a jar. Makes milk. Kid you not. This one's the actually additions, but there's no RF. There's no way to actually, you know, make it work. And I am learning the RF system. This is your recipe bits here. Oh, that's just a toy, by the way. See, mini chest. You can actually put one thing in there, just one. And then you got more spice racks with some more like salt and cocoa powder and I don't know, stuff. I usually keep like salt and sugar and syrups up there. But this, oh, and a toaster. That really works, by the way. Watch. I got some bread in here somewhere. Where's my breads? Where is... Ah, here we go. Bread. Give me a loaf of bread. Thank you. Come over here and you add it in and you go click. And you can see if I look away from it, you can't see nothing, but, you know, it is toasting. We're going to sit here for a minute and watch it toast. So I'm going to take a drink of my water. Which, by the way, 1 packet of water flavoring from, no, I forget the brand now. Crystal Light, I think, is the ones we get. And, not endorsed, but, you know, I like Crystal Light. They have some sugar-free water stuff. So 1 packet of those, 2 flavored seltzer waters to the rest water. Gives you a soda taste without the, extra sugars and bad sugars and, like, diet sodas and stuff like that. Okay, so this is almost done. And then you'll see it'll pop out. Bloop. Right into your inventory, and you now have toast. So, it's a thing. But, this right here. As you can see, I have nothing in my inventory, so it won't give me a whole lot of other stuff. But it will give a bunch of recipes. So like banana nut bread, you click on it, and it shows you what you need for bakeware. Like if you don't know how to make flour, you can type up here and go flour. Click on that, and then it shows you what you need. So you need wheat, regular wheat, and the mortar and pestle. So that's how that works. Or you can separate it by name, hunger restoration, or saturation, if you want to go that route. Boring. If you're anything like me, and you happen to like to cook, and like actually like cook, who cares about saturation and everything else? You just get to cook. This is the thing that you make your tofu in. I recommend, because I don't remember now, because it's been so long since I've played this. I have to look it back up. But this is how you make your tofu. And there's a process to go about it. But again, I'm sorry. I haven't played this so long, I cannot remember for the life of me. But you do need the pressure thing for the tofu. Which is why I have to redo all of this. Alright. To go outside. Thank you, lag. With the craft bits, you literally right click it. And it will give you your stuff. Do not break the fruit on the fruit trays. you will have to literally regrow the tree itself. Biggest pain in the tuchus I think I have ever had to deal with. So, this is my spice garden. Oh, hold on. Before we do this, these are there we go. There's my chicken. And I love this chest because look at this. You can actually see what's inside. It floats. I got eggs. Just do that in my for now. Oldest trick in the book as far as if you guys don't know how to set this up, I'm sorry. But you know, dig a hole, dig an area, make sure you can put your chest and stuff down, and then you have your hopper pointing to your chest. Then you make your chicken trap to where the chickens can't fall out, and you crack open a spawn egg or two. I technically do 2. And then I feed them, so I have 3 chickens, and then you get your eggs. It's an automatic egg collector thing. Literally the best invention I have ever come across. So, we have curry leaf, coffee. I put coffee Pams, so that way I wouldn't get mixed up with the actual additions versus Pam's Harvest. Spice tea, and then there's my berries. Yeah, see, and there's I have to get rid of this out of my garden because I can't figure this out for the life of me. And then ginger. But again, the way that you harvest, you don't have to break. You just right click, just like this. So if you have a large garden, like I do, which you will see here in a little bit, it is definitely the better thing to do. You can also do this while you are on creative, as you can see. So if you really don't want to have to mess with creepers and the crap, you don't have to. But while you are hoeing up your garden, what you're going to come across are these little guys, the worms. And you want to place them about every 4 to 6 blocks, roughly, because they will not only till up the garden, but you see how that just turned green with the little sparkles, and like see right there? They are actually, just like in real life, worms are an absolute beautiful addition to any garden because they help with nutrients and mixing the soil and stuff like this. So, Pam's Harvest Craft has done a thing where they imitate almost to an exact of real life, which I like. So, I won't be harvesting anything else, but I have minor OCD, so if I harvest one thing, I have to harvest the entire garden, which is why I showed you in the spice garden instead of my huge area that is the rest of my farm. Because, yeah, that would drive me insane. So just know. So anything from regular plants to Minecraft plants, all you have to do is right click. So there's my sheepies. Yes, they're sheepies. They are not sheep, they are sheepies. My chicken just gave me an egg or 2. Lag. Feathers. Oop. Nope. Not getting out today. I can swim. Alright, so for those of you suddenly screaming at the sight of my garden shed going, oh my god, no, abomination, that is my level of building for houses. For now. I'm working on it. Leave me alone. My sugar cane, and then these are cool. This right here is a magic bean. And this gives you all kinds of stuff. You can either get beans for replanting, or it gives you glass, or in this case a fern, more beans, some dye, and a lily pad. Okay. Whatever. Let's throw a lily pad over here into the actual thing. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Alright, this thing right here is a fish trap, water trap. You can put bait here. So I'm not going to take anything out of here because that'll fill up the rest of my inventory. Thank you. This is the animals' food right here. And the cows. This is the first pride and joy. I normally start in this side Now, mushrooms, you can put out logs if you want to grow these on. I just grow them in a patch. Everything's in a patch. It's simple. I don't know why I have some. I never make cookies. I have no idea. You can make chocolate stuff, so that's probably why I put more cocoa in here. But, you know, oats and barley and rye and wheat. And then you can see in there it's soybean, peanuts, potatoes. All like the roots and spices. Fish. Mustard. Mustard really should go in the spice garden. I'll probably move mustard over in place of additionally the bad coffee beans. Okay, so then you got a fruit garden, including cactus fruit, and cantaloupe, and cranberry, and melons. See, I'm in Minecraft, I'm extremely organized. Real life, good luck. Cotton and flax. And then this here, as you can see just from here, this is all of the vegetables. There's a lot of vegetables. There's a lot of everything in Pams Harvest crafts, but there is especially a lot of vegetables. Your pumpkin and spinach, Brussels sprout, lettuce, artichoke. You can make BLTs in this game, I believe. Anyway. Scallion, cucumber, just freaking everything, man. Water chestnut, beetroot, celery, rhubarb, tomato, broccoli, rutabaga. I still get to see a rutabaga pie in here, which is kind of sad because I like rutabaga pie. It's a little sour, but I do like it. And more carrots, you know, like actual food for me, carrots. Seaweed, cabbage. It's amazing. You can grow seaweed in dirt. You don't have to grow it in water. A little bit of a contradiction there. Honey is another hard thing that's a little hard to come by. That's why in my kitchen, in one of the fridges, you guys might have, or in one of the cabinets, you might have seen that honey block. Because I can't figure out how to get honey yet. So this whole thing is a rice field, which is both actually additions and, see, like they're actually additions, and then you have the Pam's Harvest craft rice, which grows like this. And what the hell are you? And why are you there? Industrial hemp. So you got hemp seeds. And more sugar cane, which I really should get out of here. And then, yeah. So, this here, as I totally ruined part of my rice field. Oh, is a gooseberry. Yeah. Oh, and this asshole right here. That's a concussion creature. That thing will make the world look wonky as all get out. I haven't done anything to make the garden look like really nice, like I normally do, but landscaping at this point in time when I started this was not something I did. I do it now, and it actually looks really nice. This is my opinion, anyway. Okay, so my main pride and joy, aside from, get down, thank you, my actual garden, is my fruit trees. There is a technical name for a place, orchard. There we go. Anyway, same thing, just right click. So we'll start here. This is a maple wood. You get maple syrup off this tree. Be careful because the maples will shoot syrup in like all directions, and you actually have to kind of search around in order to find it. So we have gooseberries, we have nutmeg, and cherries, chestnuts, and dates, and papayas, mango, lemon, which is really tiny, and then grapefruit, olives, peaches, apricots, figs, that's the dates, and then this one is the dragon fruit, and then we go down to the next one. I have no idea what the hell a Duran is, or Durine. I don't even know what that is in real life. Plums, pecans, peppercorn, right there. Persimmon, which I think is a type of orange. I think. Speaking of oranges, right there. And then walnuts. This is my dead octopus cookie. You'll notice how I just got this raw calamari. So, this is actually kind of good. I consider it a little ingenious because these guys don't spawn in here. This is coming from an underwater tunnel. Coconut. From here. This was all marble right here. And so what I did was naturally occurring waterfall right here. I just made it a little bigger. Worked with what the land was, so I dug around and added stuff. It goes into a area here, which then the octopuses that do spawn in there end up following this tunnel right here. Come on, get in the thing. See, and there's one now. Just trying to figure out how to get in. Up. Go on. Wrong way. Turn around. Okay, fine. Whatever. Anyway, they're supposed to go like this. And then up through here, and out they go. Into the pool. Kind of convoluted and complicated, but it's pretty. I like it. So, there you go. Back to here, we have our cashews. And then we have limes. Pistachios. That's pecan. And then bananas. More bananas. Avocado, which is really cool. It looks like an actual avocado. Then you got your star fruit, and your vanilla bean, and your almonds. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. Now you may be wondering, why is this lit up so well? Stuff was still spawning in here. It's irritating the hell out of me. So that is basically my eyeball. So that is my just said the word too. Honey, help me out. I can't remember the orchard. I couldn't remember the word. Anyway, this is my orchard, and that was my house and my garden and everything, so that's how that works. It's an awesome, awesome, awesome cooking system. I'm absolutely in love with it. So what we're gonna do, go back in here. Sometimes my doors don't always want to close. One of them will close, the other one won't. And say like you want to make a sandwich. We'll go with this apple jelly sandwich. You have your apple jelly, your peanut butter, your cutting board, and your bread. Now you have your choice. Like some things you can cook in here, other things you can't. And you got to do it via the crafting area. But since you know, curiosity killed the cat, as far as that goes. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna grab a piece of tofurkey here. Throw that in there. You see how it takes it from there, cooks it here, and it's actually browning, as you can see right here. And then when it's done, it'll kick it over here. Yep, right like that. Done. So I have not figured out any other thing but coal to work with that. But this has been the very quick overview of Pam's Harvest craft, because I try to keep this under 30 minutes. I normally end up just parking here in my kitchen. And yeah, so that's that. Have fun. hope this, kind of entices you more as to play it. Have fun with it. Because you can make all kinds of crap, man. And it is a blast. So, this has been Crescent Moon. I am signing off. Bye.